G'day, MitchoRC, all Aussie RC Adventures. How are we all? That's good. Me, top of the tree, pick of the orchard. First off, big shout out to all of you so far who have subscribed. There is no catch. This will be the third giveaway I've done, and all I'm doing is getting the subscribers from the first one to the 200th one, writing all those names down and get my mum to pick one randomly, and I'll be contacting you for the winner of the RC. That's it. No gimmicks, no pay for this. I just 200 subscribers and I'll be doing that giveaway. And then I'll do every 200. How's that sound? All right, so first off, we get to this video. It's just, I've just down in my end of my street, and this goes out to Barry if you're watching, mate. Not only a good mate of mine that went to high school, but also a subscriber of the channel who contacted me, about a week and a half or so ago now, and said, Mitcho, I'm sending up some RC cars for you to use. I was like, what do you mean? Long story short, I go to Main Freight here on the Gold Coast the other Monday, and I picked up a pallet of stuff. You might have seen a couple of pictures popped up, that little Datsun 1600 drift car, the little Hilux drift car, and 3 drag cars. I've got the Nova here with me today, and I've got 2 more at home, the Corvette and the Skyline, which won't be until April 13th if you're watching. I'll be up at Carol Park for a drag race to meet with those 2 cars, and I'll be taking them over as well. But I thought I'd get these out, because in the end of my street's a little cul-de-sac. And mate, again, I can't thank you enough for sending these up to use, mate. That little Datsun is just, it could sit on my shelf and I wouldn't even have to use it. I could just look at it. But I'll give you a quick little rundown of them. Now there's the Nova, which I think was a lossy chassis when it started with. And it's got a 13 turn motor, 2S battery. Then you get the drift cars. We've seen a little Dado. We love the little Dado. I think that's MST stuff all over it. 2S again, mad little car. And then also the dual cab Hilux. So when he sent all these up, I wasn't sure if I was had to supply my own batteries or get my own, which if I had to get my own batteries, that was no drama. And he mentioned a receiver. So in my head, I had to get my own batteries and a receiver. So the last thing I unpacked that night, I got all this stuff home, was this thing. Now the bottom of the crate was the Fatuba T10PX, like carbon fiber edition. Like this is just a receiver I've only seen other people use on YouTube who have got like millions of followers and millions of dollars in their banks to play with. And here it is one. So he's linked up the 5 cars that he sent me to the one controller. So I only can use one of these at a time, which you only can use one at a time anyway. And I wouldn't want anyone else using these. So I'm going to stop it for a minute. I'm going to power up this Nova and just see how we go. So I've started up, I've put power to it. Apparently this controller has a park brake, trans brake button on and off. So I'm going to put it over here and just see how we go. Hardest thing is I don't have anyone to film it and how to drive it, so if I put this in the gutter, it's no one's fault but my own, eh? So apparently okay, these will take a bit of use to getting used to. Alright. Definitely got some power, but this is just too crazy to try and drive with only me here. So we might put this down because I'm just going to either take an ankle out or kill me yourself or the car. I'll be back. Now, all I've done is turn the controller off and on and told it I'm using the little MST Datsun car now, which again, I don't know what I'm trying to do this one-handedly, but these things are just pretty much a bag of fun to play with. A little re-hop in it, doesn't put shock oil in the back of them. And again, if you're watching people, ring a mate while you're watching this. So let me just watch the little Oh, listen to it. It's all done. Tell the controller that I'm now using the Rev D little Hilux shit. We'll see how we go. Again, one-handed, so we'll just do a quick little squirt with this and see what happens. Compared to driving the Datto, this thing, totally different kettle of fish to drive. I think this is set up for full professional drifting, not just car park cul-de-sac burnouts. It's me pressing a button here. Whoop. But again, Barry, I can't thank you enough for sending these up to use, mate. Again, April 13th, Carol Park, Queensland Model Car Dragway Association having a meeting up there. Woo. I'll be heading up to, I'll probably go down the goat track with these little things, down at Mollendine, a Gold Coast goat track, and also head up to Beenleigh and we'll catch us up there with them. So before I go killing myself or wrecking these cars, because again I'm just down the end of my street, so as I said, I'm going to head up to Beenleigh and also to the Mollendine goat track of those drift cars, get them going. Carol Park Model Car Dragway, Sunday the April 13th, I'll be taking those two other drag cars in that thing up there and putting some batteries and smoking some tyres up with those things. Again, Barry, can't appreciate it enough. Thanks to all those watching. Again, 200 subscribers, I'm choosing the winner. I've also been thinking about doing some sort of RC lottery. Comment below, I don't think anyone else in Australia is doing it, so I'm going to take that, TM, and I'm also trademarking Life's a Battery charge if someone pinches it. So I'm going to be putting them on shirt soon. Again, I know, thanks for watching. Ring a mate. Life is a battery, charge it. MitchoRC out.